Welcome everybody to our Friday morning workout number 32. So get comfortable, but not too comfortable, and we'll get started in about 5-10 seconds. Let's let people get on board on the broadcast, and we'll get right to work. So welcome everybody. For those who were on the broadcast last week, did you have a chance to look into Indian club and Indian club swinging? Did you do research on it? There's old books on this, there's old courses, and let me know if you had a chance to look at John's website and went through some information there. And if you purchased a club, well, great, that's great for you. I just endorse John's stuff because I really believe in what he sells, and when you buy clubs from him, I don't get paid any money to do this, but I think that's the best place for you to get them, and the service is really quick and they'll take care of you. All right, so if you're new to this type of format, every Friday we talk about either a lesson, a mindset, an attitude, philosophy, and then we try to think of ways to implement it in our life, and then I give you certain exercises that you can do to try to experiment and to just try something new. Remember, everything that's new, cool, but remember not to forget the old stuff, because the old techniques, the old principles that are proven work, so keep doing them as well. And like we mentioned before, if you don't apply what you learn, then we're wasting our time. My time here and your time. So this is for you. I'm investing in you. So please be a great student and implement and apply what you learn. All right. First lesson today is altering your state. We're all in in our life, we're after states. A state of comfort, a state of feeling successful, or accomplishing, or a state of relaxation. We're all in different states. Those states can be positive or negative, and most of the time, they're negative. A negative state where you are disempowered, that you feel either lazy, or that you feel unmotivated, or you feel like you should be doing more but you're not, or you're making excuses, stuff like that. Use the concept PMM, okay, PMM. For me, PMM is pictures, music, and mantras. When you see a picture that is dear to you, it can affect your emotion. So if you have pictures that have no emotional attachment to them, please don't look at pictures to alter your state, or listen to music that you have no association with for feeling powerful or energized or motivated. If you just put on music that you used to listen to when you had a breakup with your girlfriend and you're all sad and feeling gloomy, don't listen to that music, because it'll put you in that altered state of sadness and disempowerment. And also mantras. How do you talk to yourself? And we talked about this last week. Make sure to use the right words when speaking to yourself. So use the right mantras. So pay attention to what you do to alter your state. So I have a set of songs that if I feel like I'm in a slump, then I'm going to put that music on. And it's really different for everybody. Like sometimes for inspiration for writing, I'll do like George Lucas. Like I'll maybe not as talented as George, but I'm listening to classical music if I write, or I'll listen to Zen music. And if I need to wake up to train or to be energized to work out, then maybe, not all the time, but maybe sometimes I need to put on a tune just to get me in the right state. And then mantras. And when you do these, make sure to associate and that you have associated strong positive feelings to those things, those PMMs. Make sure that you're really paying attention to that. So, for example, for me, I have a picture of my dad in my school. So when I look at him, I don't think about sadness. I see him looking upon me and I want to make him proud. So for me, like when I see that picture, I'm fired up. My classes are high energy and I teach as if it's my last class, kind of. So that's my idea behind that picture. And then music. I love lots of different styles of music, but one album that I love is Tool Undertow. That album for me like gives me goosebumps, and if I listen to that, I'm really fired up. And then mantras. There's lots, and I want you to create your own, but it has to be powerful, a powerful command that you give yourself. And when you say it to yourself, I don't want you to say it with low energy. I want you to have high energy. Power. An easy one. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. And then you can repeat this mantra and just get, the more you say it, the more your heart starts pumping, and you feel an adrenaline rush, and you feel just ready to take on the world. You are a warrior, a fighter, not just in the physical sense, but in all senses, in your life, in your career. So the few who will apply these concepts and really use them to alter your states just in a second. If you are able to associate powerful states to these things, pictures, music, and mantras, you'll be unstoppable. And you'll have an edge on everybody else around you. Maybe if you're in a career that is very competitive and you need to be like at the top of your game, doing these will give you an edge. Maybe not 10 feet, but just horse races are won by sometimes just the length of a nose. So that'll just give you that little edge you can get, and if you do it, you'll understand. When you associate an emotion, I want you either to feel your heart racing or changing a beat, higher rate of your heart. I want you to feel like either goosebumps or really excited mentally, and you feel it in your heart. You feel excited. If you feel that, you're in an altered state, and make it positive and powerful. That's the lesson for today. Okay, 1. 2, what's the exercise? We all want energy, and there's $1 billion business that I hate. Energy drinks. So all drinks, they're all bad, in my opinion. It's all artificial. Energy has to come from you. And if you have low energy, it's your body giving you feedback. So I don't want you, in my recommendation, any Monster drink, any Red Bull, all that shit is crap. Don't do it. How can we increase energy on our own, naturally? Well, this. Stones. And you hit yourself with it. No, I'm kidding. I learned this from Bo Eason, the star quarterback. These stones with your feet. There's lots of athletes who do this for multiple reasons. To release the hamstring and calf muscles, the tension in your legs if you run a lot and you do obstacle courses like Spartan race and stuff like that. That, and for pressure points. I talked about reflexology many moons ago. What you do with these, you do 2 things. It's very complicated. You put them down on the mat or on the floor. So if you don't want to damage your floor, if you have hardwood floor, stuff like that, put it on a towel and just stand on the stone and stay there. I do my breathing and meditation while standing on the stones. At first glance, it might seem like easy, but try to stay on the stone for 5 minutes to start, and then tell me about it. It's super powerful. That's the first thing I want you to do. Research reflexology. As you move your body, you can move on the stones find a comfortable spot and just hold it there. When you feel pain, it's just like in your Neigong training. Pain is a sign of blocked energy, either linking back to an organ or your circuitry, like your nervous system, the messages, are they communicating well through the spine, through your brain? All that stuff. Pain is a good feedback of what's going on in your body. If you feel pain, stay on the pain and hold it there on the stones. That's number one. That's what I want you to practice for this week. Just pick up any stones outside. If you can find them, have them round enough, but not too flat. Like enough, kind of like this. See how the thickness of them? So about 2 inches in measurement, height and width, and that there's some, it's not too flat because you want the stone to push through the pressure points. That's one. Stand on the stone. You need to do it to appreciate it. It's very difficult. And the feeling you'll get after, a euphoric feeling, mental clarity, and energy. Next week, I want to show you another way that you can use the feet. The secret to energy is in the feet. And I'll show you another way to increase your energy using your feet next week. But let's start this one thing at a time, one step at a time. Pick up some stones. Cost you zero if you can find them. And then stand on them every day, in the morning preferably, or whenever feels right to you. I hope you appreciate these 2 lessons today, on the physical side and on the emotional, mental state side. So, until next time, I'm Sibak Martin Patenaude. Master yourself, and I'll see you soon.